welcome back to my channel. My name is Renata and this is Running in Style. Today I'm going to share with you a very quick first impressions of the Colette sewing planner. But before I get to that, I would like you guys, if you haven't already, to run on over to my giveaway video and leave a comment so your name can be placed in the drawing. Do remember that it closes on the 31st of October, Halloween, and I will run over to Instagram and publish the winner there. The next place I will publish the winner is on my October Makes. Yes, my October Makes video. I will definitely give the winner a shout out there. Do remember to check out my blog for more information on the giveaway and everything you need to know. All the disclaimers are in the blog post. Okay, now this is the Colette sewing planner. If you were one of the first 600 to make a purchase of this planner, you will receive a really cute sewing button of a sewing machine. It's so cute. I love it. I can't wait to wear it. You would also get a pencil. I almost said a little pencil. You'll get a standard size pencil with stitch, press, and repeat. And there's also a sticker that has a stitch, press, and repeat. Okay, so what is this sewing planner? Now, I've always been interested in finding something that can help me stay organized when I'm sewing and I have my projects and I'm planning my project. Because sometimes I don't really plan anything when it comes to my sewing, but I have learned since I've started to vlog, I have been planning and I've actually been staying on task, which I really love. I think this will take me to the next level. Inside of this planner, there are seasons for your sewing. It's broken up into seasons so you can really plan out the entire season and leave room for wiggle if you change your mind. Now, the first thing you notice when you open this planner is the My Style and My Favorites page. On the My Style page, there are a few questions that you're going to ask yourself, and you're going to analyze who you are, and you're going to write those down, and you'll always revisit this to keep it in your mind, you know, what you do daily, what your activities are daily, how busy are you, where do you live? You know, I live in a frigid tundra where my face burns off for 7 months of the year. Seriously. No, seriously. My face burns off. I go outside and my face burns. Why do I do this to myself? That's another story. And then, describe your style. For me, my style would be, and they say three words. My style would be effortless, edgy, and comfortable. I believe that really envelopes who I am. Then there is the section for your measurements, and you're going to jot this down. Now we move on to the My Favorites page. In here, for the My Favorites, you are going to describe the type of clothing that you like, the ones that fit you well, that you look good in. You're going to jot those down because this is where you're going to come back and check before you plan your next project. It's a great way to remind yourself of things that may have slipped. All too often we try to keep everything in here, and for the most part we can, but on the off chance you want to write something down because you do not want to mess up with sewing. So I think this portion alone gives me, I think these first 2 pages really builds a great foundation for your sewing plan and to move forward. when you're finished with the self-evaluation, the analyzing part, there are the sections for each season, and I believe it's broken up, yeah, spring, summer, fall, winter. And there's a nice chunk of pages here for projects. For those of us that are overachiever in our sewing room and can sew 15 items a month, not myself, those will work wonderful for you. But there's the little project page, which is so cute. I mean, everything about this is so cute. It just makes me want to write everything and make it look so pretty and get the work done. But there is the project page, so you get to name your project. I mean, what can be more tailored than naming your project? It's so customizable. You are identifying yourself with your project, and it's like you're one. All right, so you name your project. There's a section to add the project description, versions, the size that you use, any, customization or alterations, any sort of changes that you made. You've jotted that down. You've put the pattern size down, so you can always come back just in case you want to remake that pattern. If something's changed with you, then you know, well, I need to go down 1.5 inches or I need to go up 1 inch. Perfect platform to keep you on task and keep you organized. I love this thing. So far, so good. And then you do that as well for the fall and winter season. Now, another big thumbs up for this sewing planner is the resources page. I think this is really great. There's a stretch guide. There's the needle anatomy, the various types of needles and what they're used for, the standard abbreviations, the glossary, and there's also, I can never say this word. There's just the sketch of the human form. There are also the sketches, so you can use to draw your designs on your pattern pieces, and you can actually physically see them come to life on the pages. At the end of the book, there's like this reflection portion where it says, what did you learn? Are there any takeaways? Was there something that you encountered that you hadn't expected? Or was there some really great turning points, learning curves? You can jot this down and then move on to your next sewing year, and probably halfway through that one you can try to bump them up together and see, 4 months into the first resource, 4 months into the first planner, where you were in the first quarter and where you are in the next year at the same time. You can see, were my goals the same? Did I learn anything? Am I still hitting these roadblocks, or have I passed these and I'm moving on to take my skills up another notch? I really think that this is going to be a wonderful resource for me because it will keep me on track and on task. The videos are great, vlogging is amazing, I love to do that, but definitely in the sewing room, this is going to make me be on time for you guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. I don't do these often. If you like my reviews, please let me know, and I can definitely do more of these. It's kind of fun just sitting down and chatting a little bit. Hopefully I have not bored you to death. But in the case that you want to go do something else, I will say ta-ta. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you have a wonderful Friday, and I will meet you on my next upload. Oh yeah, don't forget to watch out for my October makes. This is one of my makes for October. It's the Tilly and the Button Agnes. The space is really small, so you're not really going to see much of it well, but I have to say, I really love how the neckline came out. It's amazing. It's one of the best necklines that I've ever made, and I know that this isn't really the video for that, but do look out for my October makes. I made some really nice pieces, and I hope you guys are excited to see that video. But for now, I will see you later. Bye bye.